Yes, we must. Tonight we say a fond farewell to a man who has made us laugh and cry. One who we hold as dear to our hearts, while others of us wish him a better life in his next venture. Tonight we say goodbye to Old Man Winter. While we can remember all the good times, the snowball fights, the snow angels, perhaps even school delays and cancellations, it's obvious he needs to retire. Old Man Winter has been around since I was a child, growing up with hope that he would come overnight, enough to delay school for just one more day. Playing in the piles of cold white powder mountains, skiing on fresh snow he brought us that winter. Sadly, we grew up and began resenting the cold and delay that would make us late for work, though our children now enjoy it. The winters grew longer, more sporadic. We wearied Old Man Winter's health and state of mind. A snowstorm in May? We began to realize the winter we hoped for was often missed, and the days we didn't wish for snow, we would get plenty. Maybe Old Man Winter was just spicing things up, some of us hoped. So, some of us moved away from him altogether, not out of spite, but because we didn't want to hurt his feelings and inability to handle his business. We hope he enjoys his time off, hoping that new Man Winter can handle it as well as he used to. Those are big shoes to fill, and we hope he doesn't start by showing off and creating a blizzard. Every new snowflake we see, every fresh pile of snow we accumulate on our cars overnight will remind us of Old Man Winter. I'd like to conclude with a poem by Robert Frost, his great-great-great-great-great-great-grandson, entitled An Old Man's Winter Night. All out of doors locked darkly in at him. Through the thin frost, almost in separate stars, that gathered on the plain in empty rooms. What kept his eyes from giving back a gaze was the lamp tilted near them in his hand. What kept him from remembering what it was that brought him from the creaking room was age. He stood with barrels round him at a loss, and having scared the cellar under him and clumping there, he scared it once again, and clumping off and scared the outer night, which has its sounds similar, like a roar of trees and crack of branches, common things, but nothing so like beating on a box. The light he was to no one but himself. For now he sat concerned with what he knew that a quiet light, and then not even that. He consigned to the moon, such as she was, so late arising to the broken moon, as better than the sun in any case. For such a change, his snow upon the roof, his icicles along the wall to keep, and slept. The log that shifted with a jolt, once in the stove, disturbed him, and he shifted, and eased his heavy breathing, but still slept. One aged man, one man, can't keep a house, a farm, a countryside, or if he can, it's thus he does of the winter night. Oh, and I have 5. 3, 4, 5.